Um, we're gonna talk about it. Get some time for some of my folks to come on through. Some of the trolls to roll up. Uh, you know, some real, some fake, and all in between. You feel me? We're gonna talk about this little altercation, little argument. With Corey and Anton. Uh, and who got marked out? Who stood on business? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna discuss it. It's gonna be very short because to me it was very short and cut. Now I ain't watched the whole thing, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be a not a long live, man. Got some business to take care of, man. Happy Friday. Hope everybody blessed. Not stressing. If you is, everything gonna be all right. If you're here for another day, you're highly blessed. And one day at a time. Let's get to it. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna just get on here and you know, 5150, the Corey guy, very funny dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, neither one of these dudes I really check out too much. I do follow Anton. Didn't know he was supposedly Uncle Tom because I really don't watch him. I seen him once or twice or whatever. But they have a discussion, you know what I'm saying? Corey funny, ignorant nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But in a good way. You know what I'm saying? With the stuff I did see, he be having, some famous people and all that. 5150 show. So the Anton dude, I see him do a little stuff. And, they have a conversation. And I only seen this little part. They had a conversation about, it seemed like bro was very sensitive to the white man. But he speak bad about our people. And I see a lot of people saying, yes, a lot of truth to that. You know what I'm saying? He always speaking about the brothers, and he said, well, I'm black. I'm gonna speak on my or that was somebody else. But I kind of get it. But the way they make it sound is he put our people down and always seem like we ghetto and stupid and whatever. He said this thing like, yeah, that's me like me saying black people are stupid, whatever. Um, so he tell him, man, well, say something about them white men. You don't never talk about the white man at first. He said, I'm going to, but he ain't want to speak on them. He ain't talking about them. And so Corey was kind of upset about that and told him, he be kissing the white man ass. Anton said, you know what, I'm gonna double up. Say he's saying he was gonna give him the energy back. Whatever energy he gave him, I'm gonna give him that same energy, right? But I think he kind of doubled up the energy because it went from you kissed that white man ass, and Anton said, well, man, you blow all the blacks, you stay sucking on them, you dicks. Well, the real offensive gay shit. So he doubled up everything, bro. Said he went a little harder on it. What I got out the little clip I seen. So he could have been like, whatever, ignored it, but he wasn't feeling it. Man, it'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay me, but that's the squad. But he like, what happened with the extra stuff? You feel me? And I kind of say he stood on business and we just going on content, but nobody knows if Anton was telling him to go outside, we gonna get in, that was even gonna happen. They both had security. Corey in front of the camera acting on him, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know who marked out, but if I had to just pick somebody that seemed like they was really like, not really with the rah-rah, like, man, we just go outside, swabble up. Not saying that's gonna happen, but it's crazy that they get into a big old argument and get mad, but the discussion was why you can't say nothing about the white men? You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta speak on the black folks so much and have hate for us? And he like, man, I ain't finna. Nah, you trying to get me on the okie doke. He don't give a fuck about. I don't care about what these niggas think or care about. I'm gonna do my content how I want to do my content. And Corey won the conversation, but all the yelling and acting like he's finna get down with him, and he tell him to come in the back. It kind of make it look like, all that stuff you talk about, we can just go get in, which that wasn't gonna happen if they all got security. I don't know who wanted the fade, but I don't think neither one of them wanted it. But if we just looking at content, Corey wonder, you talking tough, but we can really get in. The other one won the conversation. With, what I'm saying, why you always speak it down, RPU Uncle Tom, you know what I'm saying, woo woo. And they get real disrespectful. But I don't think it's no squabbing if somebody got they both got their security team. So if somebody getting the best, they gonna break. So it's a whole lot behind that. You know what I'm talking about? It's a whole lot behind that, man. Make sure y'all like, man, subscribe, fuck with your boy. I come with the content. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get more on it, but appreciate everybody that's on here that fuck with me. If you do, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. But that's pretty much all I really got. It's not too deep to me. But saying somebody marked out, whatever, I can't say that because if you yelling and you all in my space, nigga, bow, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about nothing. We ain't got to go to the back. You in my physical space. If I really want to get down or I'm not feeling how you coming at me, you just get off. Or I'm going to, hey, bro, you back up. I'm going to warn you to move, give me my space. The fuck out my face, spitting and all that extra loud, like you intimidating. I don't care about none of that. And he did say some good stuff. I ain't care about none of that. Come to the back, catch my fag. But again, would they went to the back and really got in, or would they would have went back there and talked it out? And Court was like, "Nigga, I'm gonna keep this on camera. I'm finna get my views up. We are what y'all whoop de whoop." And and I gotta say, I fuck with the Anton or whatever, however you say his name, a little bit more off of. He didn't get intimidated and he don't be yelling. That's not his character. You know what I'm saying? So it probably even surprised the Corey dude, like, oh, this nigga come to fight. Nigga, what you say? He had to think about it because he hit him with the nigga, you be on all the tips of the blacks. That's shut up, what you talking about? And he was like, took him a minute for it to hit him. I don't know if somebody who was watching him like, ooh, hey. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna let that slide? And it's a crazy thing that the conversation what they was having turned into, brothers talking about, well, let's get in. And them some older gentlemen too, you know what I'm saying? And they both, I guess, probably big YouTubers or whatever, get probably a little good money. I don't know if it's a play or not, but I don't think he's about to go catch the fade in the back if he came to the back. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe the way he carried himself on that as a dude that's really like not timid, but like ain't with the rock like extra. Every time I see Corey, like I said, I don't really watch that shit like that. But every time I check him out, he funny though. You know what I'm saying? It's jokes to me, but I see him, he be loud, yelling this shit. Man, make sure y'all like up, bro. But yeah, I had to go with Anton on the what's the name one the talk conversation, and he didn't really want to answer it. But when he got to talking about you won't say it, and he didn't say it again though. He said, say it again. I bet you won't say it again. And all in the face, but I don't really say nobody really like mark nobody out because if you're in my face in my space, I have all reason to get you up out my face, my space. And we ain't gotta go to the back. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my thoughts on it. So I don't know, but a lot of people have been saying, Corey got marked out, which I don't think that. But if we're going just off of the way it looked, man, he did get at him. He doubled up. You know what I'm saying? Corey was talking that shit, and bro was kind of quiet with it, but he was doubling it up. Like anything you said when he said he matched his energy, he went over on the energy. Like, nigga, you say ass, I'm kissing that nigga, you suck it. You know what I mean? He was just doubling it up. Like, and then, hey, what you gonna do? You over here in my face, we go to the back and squad. But with security all that, I don't think that would happen anyway. If they got up and went outside, I think the two teams would have stopped that. But it was a good thing for the camera, because I said, man, let me talk about it for a minute, because it's a whole lot of people, talking about things on this situation, which, a lot of yelling, a lot of, pump faking. And me, blue 42, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think neither one of them older cats was really about to squabble, but Corey didn't feel the gay talk, you know what I'm saying? He got close and all that. And only way he would have marked him out to me, because he ain't gonna go to the back. This nigga making sure he getting his bread. He camera rolling. I'm whoa. We this is the viral moment. You know what I'm saying? He come outside, kind of kill it. Unless they bring the camera outside and we see somebody get busy or tussle or something. So I don't know. I can't say it was a play, but like I said, nobody got marked out. They both stood on their business. But I do like Anton, the way he carried himself. Like he went, hey man, I will chill on that if you respect, and it's your show, I ain't gonna do all that, but all that extra, we can get down. You know what I'm saying? But if he really felt like that, he would have, got him up out of his space right there. Ain't no need to go nowhere, nigga. You bringing all that energy towards me, bow. You know what I'm saying? But it was good content. But like I said, I think Corey did have him on the conversation, but bro played it smooth, man. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It do look like the Corey dude, and then kind of with all that yelling and aggressiveness. But he's a comedian, so I still look at it as like, mostly jokes, and he's a funny guy. You know what I'm saying? Not to say funny guys don't throw these hands and won't get busy. You feel me? But yeah, who y'all think, man? What do y'all think? If I got a few more minutes on here, who do y'all think marked out who? Do you think it was a good conversation, or do you think it's weird that we get to talking about you being Uncle Tom or racist, or you not being picking your side to where we about to squabble? You feel? You know what I'm saying? We about to get in. I know. He just said that 10 times. That's good. Okay, somebody said Corey didn't want the fade. Okay, but he did act like he wanted it. That was facts. He was like, he came through there like he was on that timing. So anytime you're the aggressor, you know what I'm saying? Somebody call you to the back, yeah, he gotta pop up. But we gotta remember this is the internet. They doing this for clicks and views. So if I get up and the camera just stay there, you know, we need to see what's happening in the backstory. If y'all go to the back, who we don't know who fade. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's really official. And so I think Corey thought this is a good viral moment. I'm gonna just keep yelling and telling that nigga, say it again. Which he didn't say it again, but saying it once is enough. And then he doubled down saying, what he say? He said, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do something. You do something they shit. I'm like, oh, bro. And when he hit him with the first time, like I said, Corey was shot. He took him a minute to probably even, because he didn't say nothing at first. He said, what you say? I don't suck. You take it back. We gonna fix that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't play me with that gay shit. Like I said, it's good content, but if he would have pushed that nigga out his face or got up like come to the back, but got up like, put his hands on him, because like Corey was in his space. So I can't say Corey was just scared and marked out. And then I see a lot of people say shaking. When you're Zen and Russian, some people, they be having that anger in them and it's about to go up. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been squabble or been mad? And sometime it happen, you feel me? You be like, nigga, you about to go, but he trying to, pose yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm not finna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know it. You know it. You are too, buddy. Real recognize real. But the only thing I have to say is Tone handled it like a player, man. He Anton, or how you say his name, he handled it like a player, because all the yellness, all the getting extra, you wasting energy. You know what I'm saying? If it's that serious and you don't like it, uh, just get up outside. Hell, don't even get outside. We squabble right here until they both had security teams, is what they said. So y'all could have got a couple in there on the camera and then got broken up. You know what I'm saying? And then it would have went super viral. But going outside, that wasn't gonna happen, I don't think. But I still have to respect the way he wasn't too extra, and he was like, "Well, shit, ain't saying nothing but a thing, man. You really, it got to be all this and all that. Come outside." And if they would have went outside, if they would have squabbled, if Corey didn't want to go outside, he's scared. I mean, it's up in the air. You feel me? But to me, it's just good content, and I would have liked him to hear what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? Anton, I would have wanted to know what was this conversation about that. Because like I said, he had a cool video, whatever. I subscribe, but I don't really watch it too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't really watch it too much, so I don't know if he was the Uncle Tom and all that. But he wasn't feeling that comment, so this must be a thing that a lot of the subscribers or the trolls or the people kind of feel he always talking bad about his people, but he ain't really when it comes to the white man or nothing. He kind of sugarcoated. He don't say it, and I don't know. I have to look at his content more. And like I said, Corey, I don't know. He just funny and talk shit, so I don't really, you know what I'm saying. But I would like for him to answer that question before they got into the, you know what I'm saying? Because he said, yeah, I'm going to tell him, give me a second, I'm going to talk about it. And then he said, man, fuck that, I ain't talking about no white people. I ain't talking about no white men. But I'll be talking about and yeah, but he kind of, if we going off of, the actions, he did stand on business a little bit more than somebody. But then how can he stand on business all the way if you letting the man yell and get all in your face and your personal space? You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, hold me back up. Watch out. Give me my space. All right. Pop. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody come outside and they're already aggressive. Corey ran up there like he about to get off on him. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't marking me out by saying, hey, hold up, get off of this camera because you're doing it for the camera. Let's go to the back. So y'all let me know, man. I don't know. If somebody said don't bring business up here that you can't stand on. Uh-huh. Right. And but I think they both stood on their conversation what they saying, but they both took disrespect. Just Corey just went, he just upped it a little bit more. Right. He didn't say it again. You know what I'm saying? But saying it once is enough. It did. He said, "No, I don't do that." He said, "Shit, yeah, you do." So if it really bothered him that much to where we got to go to physical blows, uh, stepping outside would have been the best thing. Cause shit, just a little, little skirmish on thing. Cause they both got security, so it's gonna get broken up, or it's gonna be a Royal Rumble. And these dudes is podcasters, comedians, getting money, funny. Like they ain't really trying to chunk them. I know. He said Las Vegas. Are you a Raider fan? Your team suck too. But nah, Lakers all right. We all right. We all right. And the trade deadline ain't over, so something might happen more. But yeah, it ain't looking too good for us. Are you a Knicks fan? Well, shit, y'all ain't won the finals in forever. And back when I grew up, Michael Jordan used to own y'all. But they do look good, a little bit better than us right now. Last couple of years. But they ain't fucking with our franchise. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm talking about. But shout out that point guard y'all got. Broston, yeah, he go hard. I'd have never imagined when he played for Dallas that he would be as good as he is. But yeah, man, y'all let me know, man. And don't forget to like, man. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, I holla back. But I do think nobody really marked nobody out. Conversation though, Corey did have him stuck. But you gotta like the way that bro just was player with it. Like, hey man, I could respect you, but you gotta respect me. I'm bringing the same energy, but he kind of doubled up that energy. Cause anytime somebody say you kissing somebody ass and you just jump to some homosexual like you on that microphone, yeah, you doubling up. You know what I'm saying? Now that ain't the same energy, nigga. That's the you say this, nigga, I'm gonna go up higher. You know what I'm talking about? Uh, uh, you talk about say something again, I'm telling you go outside. So really, if you looking at it like that, yeah, he kind of, it don't make Corey with that yelling and tough stuff look like he was really on that. But then him letting him allow him being his face screaming at him like that too don't allow him to look like that. So it's you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends who you mess with more. Do you like his content more? Maybe you think, you know, he stood on business. If you like him, maybe he stood on business because I'm seeing a lot of different. But I think Anton was to go outside or Anton Tone or however you say it, Anton. He stood on business to where we ain't gonna do this for the camera. I ain't about to be yelling and all this extra. Come outside, and if you really like, on that timing, you gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm mad and you talking about coming at me with the gay shit, and I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? We can sit here yell back and forth all the day, but it's gonna go somewhere else. But I think both dudes, stood on business and just in a different way. You know what I'm saying? And like again, it's all content. Who knows if this ain't a discussion they already had. And the other bro that be talking, he always cool, don't really get loud with his glasses. You know what I'm saying? He be chilling, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard him really like, oh, it's stupid buff, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really heard him animated at all. Corey ran from the fag, bottom line. He should have been screaming and following it. Yeah, okay, I see that, but what if the person say Corey ran in his face yelling though, like in his space, aggressiveness. Um, how how did he run from the fade when he was running to it just because he said come outside? If he was really wanting to catch a fade or get down, you gonna move somebody out your way or back up or put or fire or something like man. You can't just get in somebody's personal space and yell and then hey, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, man. I'm gonna respect that because it's your show. But if you talking, we can. So they was really just talking it out, man, playing the play. And it could have been a better conversation, I think. But I don't think bro wanted to get exposed, so he exposed him. So that we can say that. I don't think neither one of them want to fade, really. Because if y'all want to fade, you making me want to fade and you pressing me, we fading. We ain't no hold up, wait a minute, let's get up and go over here. We ain't doing this for the cameras. Because when you mad and it's a problem, it's a good thing to think about stuff and not do it. And Carrie might catch a assault, whatever. But to have that mindset of thinking about that means you're really not tripping either. You don't want to fade either. That's how I look at it though. But I could be wrong, man. But he definitely Anton looked like he with the business. If you looking at it like that, and he said come outside and get in, and the other nigga just yelling and screaming, but he ain't doing nothing. Shit, I mean, it is what it is. Penny Tyshawn. Happy birthday, Penny Tyshawn. Have a great one. Another year. How old that person turn? Yeah, the great debaters, man. I'm that's what I feel. But I'm thinking, oh man, you tripping. Celtics ain't taking nothing. But I don't know. Tatum cut back because Brown been a beast. So I don't, in the East, but I don't think they're gonna beat whoever come out the West. Okay, she ain't playing. Uh, okay, Big 21. Happy birthday, Penny. Um, Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and all the stuff. It's just man. But yeah, I don't think none of them want to smoke. One was being a little active, more entertaining, more circus shit, more you know what I'm saying, turned up, and the other one played it like whatever we could just get in. But all the right, and you might, you know what I'm saying, or he not fired, but like, hey, homie, give him a warning. You gotta get that space though. Real nigga, real. If you like Ben, because people take off on people or hit people with stuff, you can't let a man get close and because now he's aggressive and he's threatening. You know, his body language is threatening. His hands up and nigga, say it again. You know, if you just not gonna fire Anton won, I get it. I think so too. But he didn't win that conversation because he didn't want to speak on what bro was talking about too. What's up, bro? What it is, what it do, what it look like. But Anton won on just being the calm, relaxed dude. Because really, if you know anything about streets or how people get out, the people that be yelling or tattoos on the face and screaming, sometimes them be the softest dudes ever. But they think intimidation factor. And if we're going off that, yeah, he exposed him. But I ain't never thought Corey was no big squabbling gangster nigga anyway. I thought he just a comedian. But see, I don't really be watching neither one of these bros. You know what I'm saying? But I know Corey funny, and I know the other one he got some good stuff sometimes. But I didn't know because, like I said, I don't watch him. Nuh-uh, the one who win, neither one of them won to me. You know what I'm saying? He had his point, and both allow shit that you shouldn't allow another man to do. You know what I'm saying? The comment, okay, well, now that he coming in your face yelling, that's just not how you speak it respectfully. And once you don't come with respect and shit, all bets off the table. You know what I'm saying? But I would have liked Anton to answer that question why Corey feel that he's so cool with the white folks, but only speak bad about his people. Because if that's like, I follow him because I seen one of his things, but I don't really watch it, so I don't know. But if that's something that he does, probably shouldn't get support from the black people when he making us look crazy and talk crazy about us, but ain't really saying nothing about other scandalous type of people, race or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm. I hate it too. I hate it too. But we have that kind of that's just some hypnotized shit we been through, and it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. No, you silly. I disagree. I ain't even gonna say, but that was funny. That was funny. That's what the trolling shit for sure, for sure. Um, y'all make sure y'all like, man, and y'all in the building, y'all mess with it. Let me know what y'all think. I think both of them was, took disrespect. Both of them show, but Anton came out ahead of the rest because he said, "Hey man, you do this for the camera." He wasn't yelling. He was calm, and people that with that not that extra sometimes. Sometimes they give you what you answer for while you yelling and screaming. You turned up, nigga. Okay, just get off. And you talking, you shit. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. But I did like the way he just said, "Hey man," but he didn't answer the question. So I mean. And then you let a man yell in your face. So it's both just, to me, it's content. It was good thing. And I think they made a thought about, well, I know that Corey said, hey, this is going to go viral. Let me just keep yelling and spitting in this nigga face. I ain't going nowhere to fight. I'm finna get this all on camera because we about to go up. Right. But that's how it's supposed to be, man. But I would have liked him to answer that question. So now I think he ducking the Uncle Tom questions. I'm gonna have to go look at his stuff, man, and see if he's a bro that I should look at. And it ain't so much about pro black and all that, but you got to stand up for who you are. You know what I'm saying? even if you don't like none of these niggas over here. Cause once you disrespect that, you're disrespecting me, period. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that I'm on that, you know what I'm saying, period. Over everything. I'ma ride with my folks. Most of the time, even though sometimes it be scandalous, it might be the wrong decision, but I would stand up till you show me something different. I'll be like, okay, these niggas, I can't fuck with them. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. But you got to get that relationship first. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we ain't got a relationship, but I'm just going off of you letting people disrespect, and it just seemed like you disrespecting us and making us look stupid. Like, you know, a coon, you know, a sellout. You know what I'm saying? He ain't speaking about nothing real. I mean, it could be real, but it's only about us. It's only about us. And I was like, damn, nigga, do you like yourself? You black too. You feel me? That type of stuff, man. Waffles or pancakes. I like waffles and French toast. I ain't too much of a pancake guy. Um, Except I used to put peanut butter on it when I was locked up. And I mean, I could eat it like that. It's cool, but I don't, you know, but I try to stay away from that because I'll be drinking the brews and that be getting a nigga belly out there. But I think I'm finna chill on that. 3 days no drink, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pray for me because getting older and it's not good for your health, plus your mental. And I'm trying to, you know, slow down on that because, boy, I like turning up them brews. I used to be blowing a big tree, all that. And now that's over. I think I blew that too much. But, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what a name, what a name. Yeah, waffles for sure. It's close to him. Anton is a teach type geek nigga, but he ain't no punk. Right, that's okay to be, you know, smart and be on some like not trying to be tough, but niggas can't play with you, and that's what he did show. Even if it wasn't gonna go nowhere anyway. You know what I'm saying? He did show like, hey bro, all that yelling and all that extra. Okay, funny man. I ain't gotta answer none of your questions, and you could come catch this fade outside. Now security on this side, security on that side. How that go? Was they gonna let him catch the one-on-one? Was he get the video camera? But it could be a little play, man. You should put the old guys in there with the boxing gloves, cause you know everybody want to make a check. And the way they got everybody talking, because bro is kind of, you know, squarish, which Corey ain't no gangster, so I don't know. But it would be cool to see the old people do a little boxing event, man. I don't know who I'll pick, but shit, I ain't gonna say Anton ain't gonna bring it, do a little something. And I think he seemed like he taller than Corey, and you know, I don't know. It was good. College is pretty pro black. You know. Anton sticking by his community instead of leaving, hiring folks, and putting kids through college is pretty pro black. Marshall then leaving town and just talking big. Okay, that's what's up. Like I said, I did subscribe to him, but I just really ain't really get to his content too much. You know what I'm saying? I see he just reactions and show some stuff and be talking about some people a little bit. Definition is a square. It's not a bad definition. It's a regular civilian person that handle his business. He's square. He might not. He might be green to the stuff of the streets. You might can manipulate him. You might can rob him. You might can trick him easier. You know what I'm saying? He's not street savvy. That's what a square is to me. My definition. Uh, oh man, I wish I would have picked that side though. uh, from a you know, when I was younger, or it would have saved nigga a lot of stuff, got you some money, got you some benefits. You know what I'm saying? So being hard gangster and all that, I'm not preaching. That's the way to, or that's something to be glorified or be like respected. You know what I'm saying? Unless you know, back in the day though, motherfucker make you respect it. Could really own that. But a square is okay, yeah, it's squares from hoods too. Yeah, of course. But that's a different type of animal because he got the smarts and he know the street a little bit, but he kind of like, you know, I don't know. How do you even explain how you a square and you from a hood? Do you gang bang or are you just a cool homie? That's that, you know, square and come through and mess with your you know what I'm saying, your neighborhood, your area, your community, but you on like regular civilian time. I don't know. Corey turned it all the way down. Yeah, it do look like that. But I'm gonna just say this to the people that think that when a man come in your space and yell and disrespect you, um, You ain't gotta wait to tell them, hold up, let's go to the left, to the right. Get off on sight. That's what I was taught. When I start getting dope fiend and niggas start jumping me, hey, I'm taking off. Anything that's threatening, you ain't gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? You get down. You get in. That's for sure. Yeah, all well, not all tough guys, because some tough guys just they wake up, they mature. It's not about being tough and all that, because those are young man games. Those are young man things. Remember junior high, high school, and people could just pump you up to fight, crash dummy, like talking you won't, or just get people to fight. It's a young man sport, unless you're getting paid, boxing, all that. Okay, that's different. But it's not about being tough. It's about sometimes you just gotta mature and be like, some things ain't worth it. You got family, you love your freedom. Especially if you've been through those type of things that tough guys go through, without the losing your life. It just means you woke up and switched a couple things, probably switched a couple people around you that would have had you there, and they did some backdoor, some funny shit, and you was like, okay. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn. You bump your head a few times, you gotta learn. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You be trying to be too tough. But I mean, it's different because now you could just get on the internet, yell, scream at your phone, and have tattoos on your face, and people like, oh, he probably with it. That nigga, he's a menace to society. I'm from a generation which I ain't saying it was better or whatever, because these generations right now knock you down quicker and get on you with them things, and you know what I'm saying. But you had to show it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just talk loud, nobody test you, or you couldn't talk loud from the other side of the block, and ain't nobody gonna be, hey, homie, who you talking to? Like, so it's a little different. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking. You yelling him at, yeah, you gonna go outside, right? But what if he had his bodyguard behind there with the bat waiting on him to slap his face? Like, even though it don't matter, once you mad, you acting extra, you go outside and whatever happens, happens. But I think if they go outside, I don't think no one squabble. I think that's for the cameras too. And Corey said, well, shit, I ain't finna go lose this viral moment. I'm gonna keep talking a little bit. Cause if I go outside and no camera go outside, who to say they just go out there and talk? Or just run up, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you be tripping, hobby. You lucky I ain't. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think neither one of them want the fight to be real. But yeah, you gotta respect Anton get down to where he wasn't all extra, and he said the key words. Well, homie, we can just go ahead and lock it up. You know what I'm saying? We go outside and handle it like men. If you don't like how I'm getting at you, buddy. And he wasn't yelling, he wasn't cussing, but and he go outside and bring, yeah. See, now that wasn't gonna happen. Now if they would have went outside, brought the cameras, and Corey, then we would have knew. You know what I'm saying? But the camera wasn't finna come outside. No, we would have just been looking at the thing like, damn, what happened? And he probably have seen a couple niggas run back there like it was a scuffle, and they would have came with a story later. Man, them niggas ain't finna. Them old man, this might be the play for the boxing thing, and I wouldn't mind seeing it, but they're not like, to me, I don't think either one of them is gladiators or type of dudes that been squabbing all their life. Now, bro, Anton's from Detroit, and I got people from Detroit, man. I never been. I've been to Chicago with my people, but they say right there, Chicago, Detroit. Say, them boy, I got a girl cousin, Lana. Boy, she done cut every man she with from Detroit. They kind of different, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say he's a buster. Uh, or he can't get down, but he's not, he's not on that type of timing. But shit, he showed him that, hey, homie, we can get down. But that's just saying. But I wouldn't mind seeing them box. But do y'all really think they would have went outside and just start getting down? The comedian and the some say, I heard somebody say he with his people, but the Uncle Tom, this is because I don't know. I gotta watch more content. And Corey, I just hear him cracking jokes and being loud, and he funny. I seen like maybe twice, or seen him when he has this show. He be having like celebrities, certain people that he in the gang. You feel me? But I think it was a good play because damn, look how many people talking about it. Not that it was a play; they probably don't really like each other like that. Uh, but coming to a fade, I just wanted him to answer that question though. Why do you feel this need to bring down and just highlight everything bad that black people do, but you don't do that? And then I wanted to know what he was gonna say, but he didn't answer the question. So it seemed like, he just went with the, well, you sucking these niggas up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta do that. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? And he just, his disrespect was higher, man. So Anton did win. if we looking at it like that, but we also gotta use our head and be like, you think these old men really about to go out and squabble outside and they get money and all this? They got to go chunk them outside like gangsters. Cause one said you be kissing white people ass. The other one said you giving, niggas head. You be all on the black man tip. You swallowing them up. You feel me? I don't think so. But he didn't say it again. Now, if he said it again, then maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I am, man. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes me too, but that's because we supposed to be like that. Because everybody in the world think that. Oh, what the few niggas come through. He said, I avoid blacks at all costs, but you see, boy, like what a cool is. Yeah, but that's just how we been programmed, man. The whole world. I see them too. It'd be like 3, 4 niggas walking around and smoking blunts, a younger cop. Oh man, these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And most time it don't be nothing but a look or what's up, folks? And usually it ain't nothing. Or nigga, cuz or blood. Yeah, okay, whatever. Just don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love my people, but we do be on ignorant shit. And that's an example of ignorant shit. Y'all speaking on race and why you ain't for your people, but then you ready to fight a man over words when you disrespected him first. As far as saying that, he just doubled up on the disrespect. He wasn't finna get played that night, and I think Corey thought he was gonna have it easy. He gonna talk, get loud, and bro don't really control the conversation, over talk him and all that, but it didn't happen. And I like Corey, man. He funny dude, man. But like I said, I never thought neither of these gentlemen is with the like, you ain't gotta be a gamer, not twisting finger, but I never thought one they was you know what the violent type of people, or be like, what nigga, what you saying? Just be ready to just squabble, give it up. Nah, not these other cats with money and shows and stuff. They ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? What it do, man? Groovy like an HBO movie, baby. But yeah, it was good though, man. And like, I didn't even think it was gonna be that big, but I looked down my tongue like, damn, everybody talking about this, son. Let me see. Cause I ain't see nobody really get marked out, but he did get at him on some con stuff. But he let him yell in his face. Like I was looking from both sides, and since I'm don't really prefer like one over the other, then it doesn't matter. Gangsters only get annoyed by better versions of themselves. Versions. No, it ain't got nothing to do about version within. So which one was the gangster that got mad because he's a better version of him? So is Corey the gangster? Ain't none of them gangsters. What you talking about? I'm lost. uh, nah. I don't know. It could have just been a show. Blacks don't hold themselves accountable like women do. When a black person says something, he's a sellout. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta look at more of it. I ain't seen him be like on the Uncle Tom shit either, because I want to subscribe, but then I don't watch too much of his content to know. Um, I don't know. I would like to see him answer the question though before it went to something else. You know what I'm talking about? Before he got before he let you know double up on the disrespect. Corey come in his face yelling and woo woo. Now we don't even he ain't even saying what you know what I'm saying. But he said he wasn't gonna explain himself anyway about that. You know you can't be stuck doing the same things and fuck with your emotion. Yeah, that's true. That's a very true statement, my boy. Gotta expand our minds. Gotta think different. Can't be on the same bullshit that you've been on since a juvenile. Since you know what I'm saying. Especially if you was in the halls and YA and the pen. You should learn to be better, or you be a better criminal, and you be walking around like faux extra with a bunch of kids talking, saying the same 5 words like you ready just to die. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no disrespect for extra, because we all be on that level. But you think when somebody get older and mature, but nah, that don't happen. Sometimes you just be now you the only one left. All the real ones is gone. All the real ones is in jail for life. And you like, nigga, that's my time inside. I'm the hardest nigga here, really. There's probably a couple, dudes still get with him, but he feel like I don't know. You gotta expand your mind. You gotta move on. You gotta try to do better, because life will have you effed up by itself, or going through hard times and extreme times and trying to figure it out daily. You know what I'm saying? But to put yourself in harm's way, or to just not care about your life or your freedom, it shows a ignorance that's beyond dumb. You know what I'm saying? beyond dumb. You're like, damn, nigga, this nigga's playing like that for some views. Oh, the DC baby just out here just being on some with the snakes, playing with some snakes, doing snake shit. I mean, it's gonna catch up. Yeah, he might not get his noggin knocked down. He might, hopefully, I'm not praying for nobody downfall, right? But eventually, somebody gonna tell him to come through to the set, and before you get that camera on, pack him out or do something more. You know what I'm saying? Because you playing with stuff that's really not to be played with. Then other people are dissing, disrespect. A lot of people have lost lives from both sides. You feel me? And for somebody to play with it, it just so it's good content though. You go over here, they diss them. You go over there, they diss them. Then a couple, it's good content. People like to see, especially that's not for that. For extra loss, I thought he would have been changed by now. Yeah, he's hurt, man. He's hurting. Especially he probably thought he was gonna be like something like big, real big. And some people might consider him still big, but he really don't have no talent. He can't rap. And you just walking around yelling 40 Ave and the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Sounding retarded, really. And it's entertaining for a minute, but that shit don't last too long. The gimmicks up. You know what I'm saying? And you got little kids with you, walking, niggas ain't, they kind of do their stuff though, man. I can't, because I was all into that. You know what I'm saying? I was all into that. You know what I'm saying? I was all into that. 37 and Bud Long. I was out there playing for show, man. But sometimes you gotta wake up and be on some grown man shit, or time will pass you up. And you would think that for Extra would be more mindful of stuff beating beating life. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have never came home. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to be like, I ain't coming home, but now I lost my hand. I'm out here screaming Vernon Ave, off the back, cuff, all the crip, cuff, and he said shit, you know what I'm saying? And people like, oh, this nigga real, he got talent, oh, he rapping. And the white boy Adam raps is harder. You feel it. But hey, people gonna champion you on until that's why you gotta have your own mindset too. Cause people will champion you on until right to your destruction, just to say it and be like, he's stupid. Look at what everybody was all, oh, he got hands, he the hardest, he be out there socking shit out. Soon as that nigga hand blew up, a lot of people making jokes. A lot of people talking about you was a stupid ass nigga. How you this nigga playing with fire? Boy, that only happen to little kids, you dummy. Like, so you just gotta be on your thing. But yeah, I think Anton, he won at the the visual making it look like that. But they both took a lot of disrespect, and it would have been better to have conversation and seeing where they was really coming from. But that's only what I seen was that one part. Was it a long show, or did that happen? They got into it kind of quick. If y'all can let me know in the comments. Not right now. Yeah, King Peel's stupid, but I enjoy his content sometimes when he ain't doing the skits being too ridiculous, but cooning around. But I like King Peel. He is funny, and yeah, he can rap. That's for sure, for sure. He got some cool raps. That one with the homies at the baseball field. Play ball, that shit hard. He got some cool tracks. And he didn't take that disrespect from no jumper. So gotta get somebody kind of respect and like follow them and mess with them more than you would follow with somebody that playing confusion and starting shit and then hiding their hand and making niggas look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's my time, man. If y'all ain't like, make sure y'all like, subscribe, be back on here. I'm trying to get more back on it. But I'll definitely be hollering. Shout out to my real ones, you know what I'm saying? My boy that always come through. Appreciate you. And everybody else, man, if you ain't subscribed, please do. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, yeah, that's about it. That's about all, man. Y'all have a good day, good weekend. Stay blessed, no stress. Stay dangerous, but be careful at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna get on that, but yeah, it's kind of obvious, man. If we could just see online. But shout out to you, man. My God, have a good one. And yeah, that's a true statement for the most part. Anyway, salute to my real ones. Yay, yay.